Hey everyone, I'm on the ground floor of the Big C place on Ratchada. That's Ratchadaphisek Road out that window. Everything's been renovated here, new restaurants and the like. And there's this franchise I've been meaning to go to for several years now. I just haven't bothered. So it's quite a big place. Eat MR, good steak, and it's an inexpensive place to get some meat products. But salads, they have salads and stuff like that. So here's a little preview of some stuff on the menu, but I'll show you the full menu. So there's a lot of tables. It's noon, so there's quite busy. Yeah, a bunch of people over there, people over here, big kitchen, and stuff like that. All right, so we'll look at the menu next. Let's take a look at what we have. So around $5 for a big salad, it looks like, or $3. Pretty good. That's like $4. Yeah, $4 for a dish. Oh, a burger. Nice. A pitcher of soda. Interesting. And this seems to be a moose cake for 90 baht, $3. So as often the case in this country, they just bring out the food whenever. It's not all served at the same time. So you might have to eat while someone else is waiting if you want to eat hot food. And the last thing I want to have is cold gravy. So mashed potatoes, much bigger portion than I thought it would be. That is hot. The gravy seems to have like black pepper in there. Yeah, it's pretty savory. Maybe there's like 1% sugar in there, but it's really not. It's not sweet or anything. But it's hard to tell the taste of the potatoes without the gravy, though. But it's very soft potatoes. But there's chunks of real potato. Well, it's all real potato, but I think not all of it's creamed. So even though it's primarily really soft and smooth, every now and then you get a chunk of like a bigger piece of potato. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's very buttery, or maybe it's margarine or something, but very, very fatty. There we go. So even in the potato, it looks like there's a bunch of black pepper whipped in there. Yeah, even without the gravy, the potatoes are good. Yeah, so that's good. That's pretty filling, actually. This pitcher of soda is no joke. I already drank a full glass. Yeah, you get it's got to be 1.5 liters of soda. So it's so weird to get a burger at a place called Good Steak, but I gotta try it out. This is the double bacon cheeseburger. This is a lot of food for like $6, I think. So we got a pretty big bun. It's been grilled. A little bit of mayo, a little bit of ketchup. I don't like too many condiments. Real slices of cheese. So, I mean, here's a regular sized fork. It's a pretty decent burger in size. Let's just try a little bit of the beef itself. Looks alright, well done. Yeah, that tastes good. I think they make their own patties. It's got a pretty dense consistency compared to a regular burger that I'm accustomed to getting. We got some sort of coleslaw, but it's not a lot of mayonnaise. It's more like just topped with mayonnaise. It's cold. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. It's a much healthier coleslaw, I guess. Alright, so French fry. It's hot. I guess they're okay. They're not the most flavorful French fries, but they're crispy. And you got your standard ketchup and hot chili pepper kind of ketchups. It's really sweeter than it is spicy. Some sort of soy sauce, Maggi soy sauce, salt and pepper. So, alright, so now let me cut this. Hold on. Alright, cut it in half. Let's see what the inside looks like. Yeah, look at that. It's a good amount. It's gotta be a good 2.5 centimeters of meat and stuff in there. Alright, let's take a bite out of this. The cheese squeezed out, so it's still hot. You can still see a little steam coming off of it too. Well, it tastes good. It tastes better than any fast food hamburger. I think it's much better than McDonald's or Burger King. I think my only criticism is the bun might be too big for the proportion of the amount of meat in there. I think if the bun was a little bit smaller. The bun is pretty dry, so wow, it does taste good though. Yeah. So for 200 baht, you can get this whole thing, which is on, I think it's the same pricing, maybe even cheaper than McDonald's or Burger King. But it seems better. Boy, this is crazy. Between eating, well, I ate that whole mashed potato. I'm actually full already, and this is the first meal I'm eating today. It's a lot of food. There's 4 slices of bacon on this thing, 2 slices of cheese, and yeah, it's a nice homemade patty. This is better than fast food. I'm really impressed. I can understand why this place is so crowded now. So here we have, I think it's Boston pork, and we upgraded the side dish to some tum for 15 baht. It was like 50 cents or something. It's a lot of some tum actually. It's so crunchy. Wow, that's really fresh. I mean, that's a really crunchy salad. It's actually quite spicy. The spice is catching up to me right now. But it starts off pretty sweet. So sweets and spicy. Tomatoes in there. So a pretty thick chunk of pork there. Looks pretty soft. It is very soft. It's marinated and it's very sweet. It's like black pepper, some sugar. Those are the 2 main things I'm picking up. I'm sure there's other stuff in there. It's cooked well done, but it's soft all the way through, so that's impressive as well. And then there's a little bread. Let's see if there's cheese or garlic on it. There's a lot of butter in there, or margarine. I think it's just that. I don't know if well, there possibly is cheese, but the flavor is drowned out by the margarine. Okay, anyways, I don't think you need to buy additional side dishes like I did, because this is a lot of food, whichever plate you end up getting. So it's a good value for sure. And it just seems much more natural than fast food, yet the pricing is about the same. So come check it out. We'll have to see what the bill ends up being. I'm so full. I did manage to eat all the meat of that at least. Not going to bother eating the bread or the fries, but can't let this pork go to waste either. But I'm so full. I'm like as full as if I ate at a buffet. I gotta say, this pork is really soft. I eat at Sizzler a lot, probably 50 times at least in this country, maybe 100. And the pork there is not soft like this. Well, it's not thick like this. This is like a thick chunk of meat, you know? So you feel like you're actually cutting into something. The flavor of this reminds me of jerky. It reminds me of like the flavor of beef jerky.